Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more real-life, emotional stories and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you would have reacted in this situation. I had spent weeks thinking about this gift. My birthday was just around the corner, and I wanted it to be special. Not just for me, but for us. Something thoughtful, something that showed how much I cared. I wrapped it carefully, the ribbon crisp and neat, my heart quietly hoping she'd see it for what it was. Love. The day started like any other. I woke up early, made coffee, and tried to push aside a nagging unease that had been building over the past few weeks. She was different lately. Missed calls, curt responses, sudden errands. I told myself it was nothing. I told myself I was imagining it. But there was a tension in her eyes I couldn't ignore. The way she smiled when I entered the room. It didn't reach her eyes. The way she laughed, a little too quickly at her phone. Something was off. I kept asking myself, am I being paranoid? Even the night before I noticed it. Her phone buzzed constantly, and she answered quickly, murmuring something I couldn't hear. She slipped into another room to take a call, and I felt that familiar twist in my stomach. My mind raced with possibilities, none of them good. Yet, I pushed it all aside when she arrived at my birthday dinner. I wanted this day to be about joy, about us. The restaurant smelled faintly of candles and roasted garlic, a comforting backdrop that I hoped would soften the tension. When the time came to give her her gift, I had bought her something personal, something I knew she would love. I felt a small surge of hope. I handed it to her, carefully observing her face as she untied the ribbon and peeled back the wrapping paper. And that's when it hit me. Her smile. Not a happy smile. Not a grateful smile. But a smile I can only describe as pure disrespect. A curl of amusement at my expense, like the gesture I had spent days planning was a joke she was in on, and I was the punchline. I froze. My hands, which had been steady moments before, shook slightly. I looked into her eyes, searching for any hint of warmth, of appreciation, of love. But there was nothing there. Nothing but that smug, dismissive smile. Do you like it? I asked cautiously, my voice low. She laughed softly, not at the gift but at me. It's cute, she said, the word dripping with mockery. My chest tightened. My heart felt like it was folding in on itself. For the first time, the fog of doubt cleared, and I saw her for what she truly was. The missed calls, the secretive texts, the hidden phone, it all made sense. Every excuse she had given me in the past month now felt like a lie. Every tender memory suddenly carried a shadow. I wanted to scream. I wanted to demand an explanation. But instead, I felt a strange calm settle over me. Anger, heartbreak, betrayal, they swirled inside me. Yes, but they didn't control me. I could see clearly now. Later that night, alone in the quiet of our apartment, I went through her phone. It wasn't difficult to find. Messages, photos, conversations she thought I wouldn't see. It confirmed everything my gut had known for weeks. She had been seeing someone else. And the cruel part? She had been thinking about that other person while I was planning her gift, while I was preparing my heart to celebrate her. The heartbreak was sharp and immediate. Every laugh, every tender glance I remembered suddenly felt like a lie. I replayed our years together in my mind, searching for signs I had missed. Perhaps I had been blind. Perhaps I had chosen not to see. And then came the confrontation. I sat her down, careful not to yell, careful not to let my rage dictate my actions. I know, I said simply. Her face paled. I know about him. I know about everything. She faltered. I didn't mean. You didn't mean? I repeated quietly. You smiled at my gift like it was a joke, and you think that was accidental? I trusted you. I loved you. And you chose disrespect over honesty. Her eyes filled with tears, but not all of them were remorse. Some were frustration, some were self-justification. I made mistakes, she said. I didn't plan for this to happen. I was confused. I didn't know how to tell you. I listened. And in that moment I realized something important. She wasn't a villain. She was flawed, selfish, human. But that didn't erase the pain she had caused. That didn't excuse the betrayal. I made my choice then. Not in anger, not in desperation, but with quiet clarity. I walked away. Not just from the lies, not just from her, but from the part of myself that had been willing to accept disrespect in the name of love. In the following days, I replayed the memories, her laugh, her touch, her smile. They stung, yes. But I learned to separate the warmth from the betrayal. I learned that love isn't just about giving. It's about being valued, about being respected. And if that respect is gone, the love cannot survive. Walking away wasn't easy. I felt the hollow ache of loss, the pull of habit, the ghost of years spent together. But with each step, I felt a small strength returning, a dignity restored, a self-respect that no smile, no betrayal, no act of disrespect could ever take from me. I learned that closure doesn't always come in the form of confrontation or revenge. Sometimes it comes in silence, in the decision to walk away without screaming, without begging, without losing yourself. Sometimes it's simply knowing your worth and refusing to let anyone diminish it. So if there's one lesson I want you to take from this, it's this: love deeply, yes. But never allow disrespect to replace honesty. Never allow betrayal to become a quiet companion in your heart. And if someone chooses to mock your love rather than cherish it, walk away. Quietly, strongly, fully.